just want to say, pal, that spooky Crimson Phoenix stuff you were going on about before, I mean, whoa, you just say some nonsense and you get a brand new spear? I was so impressed, I decided to try that trick for myself.
Oh, gods. Skelly, what did you do?
Relax, boyo. Just had a little chat with your old servant platter over there after you left is all. That thing hits pretty hard. So then I say to it, I see it through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. And you want to know what happened after that?
So you carelessly spoke secret words imparted by the fates themselves to an infernal weapon forged at the dawn of creation. Then what? Say, did you walk up to Aegis or just shout over your shoulder?
Over my shoulder. Anyway, what happened next was nothing. Your Aegis kept on bobbing like a dummy. So then I went and said that mumbo-jumbo to every other weapon, but nope, doesn't work at all. So much for your fancy sorcery, huh?
I miss my fancy sorcery already. My shield. Nemesis.
I'll level with you, pal. You have impressed somebody well above my pay grade here, and so they have a little proposition for you. You listening?
Let me guess. They want me to fight all the way through the underworld, having used the Pact of Punishment over there to make the going even more treacherous than it already is, and if I succeed, they'll reward me with some sort of useless trinket?
Wrong. We're talking something really big here, pal. You see that thing back there? Trinket. Come on, what are you, scared?
Yes, a little bit, if you must know. The Pact of Punishment is the key to this, huh?
Go on.
Not a chance. Modified. Next. Ringers. You found me, Artemis.
Something's troubled me a little about you. You fight so desperately. At first I thought you simply lacked in patience, but now I see it's urgency that drives you. What is it that you're after, really?
Fool. make it. Gift. Christ's sake. Not yet. Stay out of my...
I'll tell you something, cousin. If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just. She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs.
Do not presume that you escape my notice, boy.
Caught me. Not now. That's what you get.
Enough.
Finally. Olympus, I accept this message. Good enough to eat. Powered up. The gods want me to pick a favorite.
No pleasing all upon Olympus, I suppose?
Why would you side with... Ugh. Why do I even bother with some lesser god?
Did what I had to do.
Top, or I'd have shot you for that stunt myself.
Show me, Charon. Feeling tough. Right there. I win this round, fish. Please be Meg. Greetings, Alecto.
I've got to admit, you're really frustrating, you know, Redblood. What is it going to take to make you scream, hmm?
What, you mean to say Meg never told you? And here I thought you two were close.
Well, we'll find out. I've got plenty of ideas left I've been meaning to try.
Get out. Felt something. Which to choose? Go with that one. Nowhere to go but up. Asphodel. I'm out.
That's good. She likes to put a lot of thought and stuff in everything. It's all a little much, if you ask me.
Moving right along. Sure, why not?
Remain exactly where you are.
More trouble. Off we go.
Allow me, boy, to introduce some of my loyal subjects. Every time.
Thank you, Father. Thanatos.
Thought I'd find you here. Figured you'd be up to have another of our little contests. Now let's go. Stand down. You're welcome. You held your own, I guess. You shouldn't be doing this, Zag. You picked sides and things are not the same. A momentary stab at thoughtfulness can't fix something like that.
We've been through a lot then, and I think we'll be going through a lot more yet. Consider it a token of our kinship.
What are you doing back here, Zag? You made it out.
I did, but I had to come back. And not exactly voluntarily. I'll be visiting up there from time to time, though it looks like I'll be staying here.
Visiting from time to time. I don't understand.
It's my mother. She's alive and well. It's just that I can't stay with her up there for very long, so we'll have to catch up one visit at a time.
I see. Well then, that's good. That's good because it means that I won't have to track you down up top. Because between us, I can only take so much of it up there.
I know what you mean. Hello, Major Gorgon. I hate those two.
The heat of your surroundings must be difficult to bear, my little sprout. It's fortunate I've just the thing for that.
That's cold.
What's going on? Hey, hun, what's going on? Speak up. I know when something's up down to my roots, and something's up.
Well, it's just, I think I wanted to tell you more of Orpheus, since he's court musician in my father's house. Calls you his muse. Says he misses you terribly. I thought you should know.
Orpheus said all that, huh? Tell you what, the next time you run into him, you ask him about the time that he came all this way to try and save me, even though I was already dead. Can you guess how that turned out?
Yes, I do believe I can. Look, I didn't mean to upset you.
Yeah, well, neither did he. But you know what? Actions beat intentions, hon. Now here, how about a treat and you can be on your way? Coming right up.
Really hit the spot. Thanks again.
Later then, yeah?
Let me see. Hey, Charon, you're not angry with me after we had it out last time, are you? I mean, I figured since you gave me one of your loyalty cards, must mean everything's fine, but I'm just making sure. Well, that is a relief. I'll pay for that. Athena's power. I see you grew your heads back. Don't come back. Never enough.
You surpassed my Hydra.
the fields of Elysium. Strongbows. Let's see what I can do with this sword. Perfect. All right.
As far as Goddess Athena has imbued you with her charms, I see, no son of Hades. Perhaps to her, you are a tool with which her broken family may as yet be mended.
Chaotic strength. What's rearming? Thank you. One of my boons got stronger. I can use this. The winter's chill. curse of chaos has expired. Thank the gods.
Demeter's already got a frigid hold on you. Certainly not the warmest member of the clan, now is she? But do be patient with her, she's been through a lot.
All right, Lord Zeus.
Come, heroes of Elysium, and vanquish the intruder. That's quite enough.
That's a relief. Cheers, mate.
I thought that ferryman would be content to transfer souls across the river Styx, not rob you on your journey to the surface there, nephew.
A boon for a boon. These two.
If you seek a swift and righteous death, you fiend, you've come to the right place.
What a loudmouth. What fun. Guess I'll be going then.
Your struggles soon shall be in vain.
take this one. I'm out of here. Cheers. I'm sure the satyrs are back. Which tunnel? I accept this message. Can't do that. Here goes. I'm empty. Can't do that. Found it fast this time. Power of Olympus. Cerberus can never get enough of this stuff. Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave. Just what I need.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of its attentions toward the Satyr Sack.
Thanks, boy. I'm here, Father. Come on.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then.
Not yet.
Darkness.
Short work that time. Mother isn't far.
Son?
I'm back, Mother.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except...
Except Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
That fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but Did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld, and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
No. What have I done? I can't. Oh, I need to fix this.
What? Darn natural causes got you once again there, didn't they? Well, you show them next time. Would you do that for me, huh?
Sure.
So very tired. How goes your heated rivalry against the greatest king of Athens lately, boy? Your battles with him and the Minotaur must be the talk of the underworld of late.
Admitted, Father. Theseus was the only hero you were able to recruit to stand against me. All the while he gets to boast about being the champion. Well, it was Heracles too busy for the task.
Speak not to me of Heracles. You know these heroes by their deeds, not by their character. Heracles is fortunate he's in my brother's favor. Else he would be in Tartarus where he belongs. The mortal concept of what constitutes a hero is absurd.
I should have asked the expert, I suppose.
The watchdog Cerberus observes the prince.
You want more pets? I got more pets here, boy. Have to tell you something, Than. My birth mother, she didn't abandon me. Or at least, she didn't think she did.
She didn't think she did? What are you talking about, Zack? She left when you were born, was never seen or spoken of again until all this with you.
Well, it turns out she never knew I was alive at all. Complications when I was born. She had been struggling already here, and it was all too much, I guess. By the time Nyx brought me back, my mother was long gone.
But Mother Nyx and your father, they could have sent for her, let her know. They must have known where she went.
Nyx knew, but Father must have convinced her that it would be for the best if she never found out about me. So she could live in peace, away from all of this, and away from Olympus.
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Wait. Child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm.
A war. Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And Father must have been a real burden, too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you next. Hey, Meg. I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
May I help you somehow, Zagreus? Because if not, why don't you leave me be?
Good for Megara, I guess.
Get away from me.
Here's the darkness.
Hi!
Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of, you know.
Oh, those old things? They're relatives just in the loosest sense. Like, say you had some nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood, something like that. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get a steady job because of them?
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with impunity?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thanks for asking, Prince.
Here's all I caught. We're settled up. Contractor, I have another job. The lounge's regulars might like this rug, I guess.
The poets doubtless shall be singing of your rug.
Work approved. Think this is going to be a better look for the lounge seating.
Green is perhaps last among the list of colors I would have selected.
Scratch one off the fated list. I like the sound of this. Work approved, and here's the fee, good contractor.
Go practice your declaiming someplace else.
Let's have a look here.